what wasn't on my 40 before 40 list? Losing my home. If all those brand deals that you get for 50,000 followers on TikTok could come along, it would be hugely appreciated right now. My life is very much one woohoo, followed by something really crappy. So my landlord is selling up. I mean, he's blaming the government, but I mean, he's just selling up. I'm guessing with his age as well, it's a good time and a good excuse, I suppose. But not before last month I got a letter saying the rent was being increased. So there's a little bit of a cash grab going on there for the last 6 months of all the tenancies. I always talk about living life on a budget and I don't have much, so of course I don't have savings for a deposit or anything like that. Also, finding a property this sort of size in this area with like front and back garden and stuff wouldn't be possible at my budget now, so wouldn't be able to have this kind of property. It would be really nice if I could have like a ginormous high that isn't directly followed by a fucking giant low. I am beginning to wonder if I will ever just be allowed 2-3 months where I don't have to worry about something. Anyway, so yes, if I know I probably haven't had a brand deal yet in life because, you know, my USP is loneliness, and, you know, being a lonely old bastard isn't really a big money spinner. But if any of you fancy just popping alongside some money for a deposit, woo! Right, I'm off to compose myself because I've got an hour-long talk from the Home Office shortly, so about the e-visa scheme. So need to look like I'm not very close to just an emotional breakdown.
So last night I was looking on the Whoosh, you know, like the Whoosh deliveries that you can get, because I needed a couple of bits, right? And yeah, sometimes I'm too lazy to drive down to the little Tesco's. Anyway, I'm having a look on there, right? And I could not fucking believe what I see. Right, what is going on in this country? Let me just get it. So there's me having a look through, right? Flake 99s, yeah? £6.75 for 4 of them. So basically nearly £7. Oh my good God. Honestly, I actually can't believe the prices that they're actually charging people. Also, right, the kids, they got an ice cream off the ice cream man yesterday, and I had to pay with my bank card, yeah? So my little girl, she got one of them in, they're like, you know, like the little throwaway plastic cups, even though on the thing that he's advertising, they don't look nothing like the cups, right? So she was like, oh, can I get one of them? So I said to him, how much are they? Because I thought, if they're like £6, no, you're not getting one. And he was like, £3. I thought, oh, do you know what, whatever, that's fair enough. And then my little boy wanted a Magnum, you know, like the ice cream, because he could not decide. I was like, come on quick, he's waiting to go. And he's just going on and on and on, right? So he got a chocolate one of them. And then obviously I'm paid by card, so it's like, yeah, it's ready. So I just tapped it. And you know, when you walk away, you get a notification, £6. So that was two ice creams, £3 each, which £3 for one Magnum. I was like, no wonder people can't afford to live. And I just can't believe nearly £7 for 4 cones of ice cream. What is going on? Don't you think that's just like a joke though? Honestly, don't you think that is a joke? Because I do.
Someone tell me what in the name of the cost of living crisis is going on in this country, because I've just been food shopping. Nothing high end. Went to Aldi. Love a bit of Aldi. But please tell me why I've come out and felt like I've had my pants pulled right down, because I feel violated at the cost of my food shop. That's literally going to last me a week. 1 week. There's 5 of us, right? Technically, there's 4.5 because I've had a gastric band and my 7-year-old can eat more than I can. But why? Why are we paying things like, I don't know, £5 for a packet of sanitary towels? They're not even reusable. In the name of Gemma Collins, nah, this ain't for me. Not for me.
It's the 2nd of June, which means it's only 4 days till cost of living payment reaches people's bank accounts. If you didn't know, you're getting another £300 cost of living payment in June 2025. This is to help with things like water, energy bills, stuff like that. This is something I seen a few weeks ago, saying that payments were starting from the 6th of June up until July the 6th. I think within a month, everyone who's entitled to it will get it within that month. Don't come at me, oh my god, she's at it again. That is generally what I've read. Don't count on me that it's 100% true, because it's social media. Stories come up like this all the time. But that's what I've read, so I thought I'd let you know. But yeah, cost of living payment is going to be hitting banks, hopefully, in the next month. So if you are one of them people that will be able to get it, or you know anyone that is, tag them in the comments below and let them know. And good luck to you all for if you're going to get it.
Just another reason we're leaving this country. I'm using the income that I've paid tax on to buy fuel that I pay tax on, to put in a car that I pay tax on, to drive on a road that I pay tax on. I've had enough. Sydney. And I said Sydney, not Sydney.
Living in the UK right now is so miserable. So everyone who's working hard is getting caned in their taxes, and money is only going to where money already is. Everything is so expensive. We're so overpopulated that there's traffic everywhere. It's gridlocked. You cannot go anywhere without getting stuck in some sort of traffic. And the weather is so shit. It's raining and windy constantly. Everyone in this country that you meet is just moody and miserable. There has got to be more to life than just living like this.
So people always say London is expensive, but I don't think I clocked how expensive they meant when they said expensive. I'm currently staying with my boyfriend's family in the south of England in Winchester. Now it takes about an hour on the train to get from Winchester into London where I'm working. Individual train tickets are quite expensive, but I was like, oh, I'll buy a monthly pass. A monthly pass basically means for the next 30 days I can catch the train from Winchester to London whenever I want. I can get on any train, I can go unlimited amount of times, right? So it's good value. I want you to have a think. 1 hour train ride, how much would you expect that to cost? I'll wait. For 1 month, 30 days of travel to be able to go to and from London, it was £645. That's like 1,340 AUD. I may as well be paying rent at that point. Like, sorry, is that not insane? Anyway, this Aperol Spritz also cost £12.50. That's $26. I honestly ought not to leave the house.
Can we really just be honest with ourselves here? Like, the salaries in London or in the UK are generally like really, really low. Like, collectively, most people do not earn enough money. Even when you see people who are on 60k, 70k, 100k and they're complaining about the cost of living crisis, it's all relative. And you, if you're earning like 30k, 40k, should equally be complaining, because it's too low. It's way too low. Like, it's crazy that we are able to like live with these kind of salaries. Like, we should all be demanding more money, 100%. Like, it just really stresses me out when I see videos of people who post salaries and they're making decent money and they're still saying like, oh, you know, they could be earning more, or they complain about the cost of things like childcare. And people on less salaries are like, oh, well, I'm managing on 30k. Bro, you shouldn't be managing on 30k. You should be asking for more money. Let's all collectively earn more money. How about that?
We need to start taking this economic crisis way more seriously, because it's our futures at risk. And you guys need to fix up your finances, because the economy is not going to recover. Like, even me, I used to bank on the fact that by the time I graduate, the economy would have picked up, it would have recovered. It's not going to. I can promise you that today. This is the new norm for the UK. The unemployment, the lack of economic growth, that's the new norm for the UK. Right now, the average young person has £3,000 worth of debt, not counting student loans. I know you guys are rinsing that Klarna, rinsing that overdraft. And I see it as a laugh now, cry later. When you get 25, 26 and you want to start making those big life movements and your credit is rinsed because of those Klarnas and those overdrafts, your spending habits are rinsed because, you know, you're going to be crying.
Something that is wildly more expensive than you ever imagined when you became an adult. I'll go first. A kitchen bin. Are you taking the piss? How much? For anything that doesn't resemble a bucket, you're talking 70 quid, mate. Minimum. I've seen bins for 250. Nah. So what else? What else is far too expensive for what it is?
This is another reason we're leaving this country. We want some lamb mince to make a kebab and it's £7.50. Look at the pack. The size of my hand. Getting absolutely ripped off in this country.
£7.50.
And I've had enough. City.
Afternoon, everyone. I've been a bit quiet because it's half term and it's madness. I've just come to Tesco's for a rest. But please, can someone tell me like how everyone is supposed to live? Because I've just done my weekly shop in Tesco's. Just because it's the only day I've got to do it. I normally try and do it like the end of the week, so it's for the following week. But anyway, nevertheless, doesn't matter what day I'm doing it on. But I've just gone and got essentials like dinners for the week, their packed lunch stuff, just fruit, veg, you know, like nothing extravagant. Did have to buy washing tablets. It's probably the only thing, obviously you don't have to buy it every week, but like still £148 for a week shopping. Like, that is ridiculous. Like, how has it gone up so much, and how is this maintainable for anybody? Like, that's 100. So say like even if the washing powder come out, like that's still £130, £140, you know, like £148. It's ridiculous. And I didn't buy olive oil, that's like £1 million. So like one week I might not need washing capsules, but I fucking will need olive oil. And that's, I just saw that on the shelves, £18 for olive oil. Like, what is it made of? Gold? Like, why is everything so expensive? And like, how are we supposed to like keep this up? Like, 'cause you have to eat. The kids need lunch, they won't eat school dinners because it's shit, so I have to feed them. Like, how is this maintainable? Like, how is everyone doing it? Answers on a postcard.
I don't know if it's just me, but I'm hoping it's not just me. But does anyone else just feel like they work and the money just goes? I just think salaries just don't align with how expensive life is. Like, I literally get 28k. What the fuck can you do with that? Like, 28k 15 years ago, 10 years ago, brilliant salary. Not now. And it really annoys me when people will say, well, I was earning 28k and I bought a house with that and I was able to go on loads of holidays and blah, blah, blah. And when I comment back and I'm like, oh, when was that? They were like 2010. No shit, Sherlock. Like, a lot's fucking changed since then. I just feel like something's got to give, because this is not right. Like, surely this can't be it. Like, we can't be doing this forever. Like, just working, being able to just afford maybe 1, 2, 3, if you're lucky, holidays a year. I feel bad, like, if I'm going out and spending a bit of money. There's so much stuff I want to do to the flat, like the bathroom. I literally can't wait to do stuff to the bathroom. I've got no money to do it. It's just a joke. Always paying for something. Like, this last month's pay was my car insurance. This month's pay is car service. Like, there is something all the time. It's constant. Also, I'm gonna say it right, and this seems to rub people up north the wrong way, and I don't know why, because it's facts, but we need more money down south. Like, the salaries, people talk about London living wage. Where is it? Someone tell me where the London living wage is, because I can't find it. I'm definitely not experiencing the London living wage. It's just terrible the way that it all is. The thing is as well, people say, oh, don't worry about money, like blah blah blah, but you can't do nothing without money. 27, I'm gonna be 28 in August. And I just think, how are we going to afford to get married? Well, I'm not even engaged, but how am I going to do that? Well, when I want to have children, how am I going to afford those? I could just about afford to live now. Like, it's just so sad, because just think, I thought when I was younger, like by this age, I'd be doing all these things, but I can't afford to.
At what point are we going to stop being shafted by every single company out there wanting more money from us? Because I've just had enough now, honestly. It's just...
What in the hell is going on? What in the cost of living crisis is going on? Because I just went to Tesco's and I hate going to Tesco's. Like, I hate Tesco's. And I just needed some toilet roll and some nappies and some flavoured water because it was on offer. And I said to Jacob, you can have a sweet. No, pick out a sweet. You can have a sweet. Now, bearing in mind, on Monday, we went to the cinema and we went to Asda. And you know the little packets of sweets that you get? Like, you can get like the milk bottles, the Pick and Mix, the Dolly mixtures, the ones like that. You know what ones I'm talking about? So, bearing in mind, in Asda they were like 35p. Wait for it. 75p. I'm sorry, what? 75p. Now, that is near enough a bag of Haribo. I was like, really? I was literally standing there and I was making a proper fuss about it. And I said to Jacob, I said, I'm not a tight ass. I said, but I am not paying 75p for a little bag of sweets. I said, I am not doing it. I said, you've had a couple of little bags of sweets on Monday. You can hear him steaming in the bathroom. And they were like 35p. What the fuck? Like, honestly, I couldn't believe it. Could not believe it. Like, I mean, I know we're in a cost of living crisis, and I know it's a bag of sweets, but it's everything at the moment. It's crazy. And I know you're all probably thinking, it's a bag of sweets, like, get over yourself, whatever. But it's not just that, and like I just said, like, it's everything that's going up. Like, my shopping bill is going up and up and up every single week. I just don't understand it. Like, I do not understand it. Like, you're raising the cost of living, you're raising food prices. People cannot afford to eat. It's just like you're not raising people's wages and everything else, but yet you're raising food prices and people are struggling as it is, and people, they can't afford to eat. I just don't get it. I really don't get it. Like, yeah. It just baffles me. Like, I mean, I'm not one to listen to, like, politics and things like that. So I don't really understand all of that. But, yeah. But, yeah, whatever. Like, they don't... Okay, they have raised the cost on, like, takeouts and stuff like that. But people are still buying them. Do you know what I mean? But, yeah, whatever. It's just silly. It really is silly. I can kind of understand why people are, do you know what I mean, moving out of this country. Like, I'm considering it myself. Like, I've really been thinking about it. Obviously won't be yet. But, yeah, it's just, yeah, whatever. It was just a mini rant, and I was just like, oh my god, I just need to let it out, and this is my way of letting it out. But I hope everyone's okay. My laptop's just froze. I've just got a new laptop from work and it's just completely froze, so I may sit here and cry.
£3.60 for a sausage roll. Are they having a laugh? I remember them on 90p. Jesus Christ. They can't be charging that down there. Edgware. It's not very well for the areas. It's £3. If it was Edgware Road, maybe I would have paid the price. But no, £3.60 for a sausage roll. I wouldn't buy it. Don't buy it, guys.
Actual hell is going on in the UK. I actually think it gets worse and worse every single day. We're literally getting taxed left, right and centre. It actually getting to the point where I feel like most people are just working to survive. Like, they're literally living paycheck to paycheck. They don't do anything else other than go to work because you literally can't afford it. Like, actually, what kind of life is that? Like, what are we all doing? I think a lot of people are opening their eyes to actually what's going on in the UK now. Like, they're actually realising that we've all been kind of brainwashed into believing that we go to school, get an education, get a good job, when in actual fact that just keeps us trapped. And the lifestyle isn't even good here. The weather is crap. Everybody is miserable. I am literally fed up of being here, getting to the point where I am thinking about going elsewhere. There actually isn't any such thing as work-life balance for most people. Now, let me know, has anyone left the UK? If you've left the UK, where have you gone? Where's better? I need some options. Anyway, rant over. Let me know what you think in the comments.